My stream deck decided it wanted to be stupid for a minute there and not work. So yeah, that's why it's taking me just a little bit long. I had a small bit of an issue, a small one, but it was an issue nonetheless. Welcome to the Gremlin energy. We're gonna get there one day. We're just gonna be these gremlin energies, you know. There still is. I might be tall, but there is sometimes still gremlin energies. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now because like all the things I was going to do, I'm not doing. But I could just say F it and continue the Sam I Am my land bams because I kind of gotta do that. Which is to come back over here, and I think it's the getting the name. I think it's getting the name. And I don't think I want to do that. Just no, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You adorable bean. We're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. What are we doing here? I think it's this one. And all the way over. No, is it? Which one was it? There was one way to see them. The storylines. What? How did I get there? There's a way I can see the story. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. It's this one. I have 2% completed on this one. That's the one that got to continue. Oh, I had to finish the freaking arc one. That's why. There's some bull. It's some bullshit. I tell you what, right there. It's a bit bullshit. But okay, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get our shit done here. And that's all I have to do today. And probably not actually all I have to do today. There's probably a lot more that I gotta do today. But I will get it done. How so? I don't know. But it will be done somehow. Some way. Yeah. Is the audio working at least? You know, that is something I gotta be aware of. Yeah. Okay, so where am I supposed to go again? Cause I haven't been doing this because I've been trying to get back into doing some of the update missions and stuff like that, which I kind of got done. I kind of did some of that stuff. Now I'm back here. What are we going to be doing back here? I have no idea, but I'll figure it out. Somehow, some way. Sumac! You okay? You look like you got stomach ache again. Do you need me to give big Where are we go? Oh, it's a forge. We're gonna forger. Oh shit. Where's the forgery? The forgering.
Sure took your sweet time.
Maybe. Took the extra buds. Okay, there's a new Pokemon video. Why does they want Pokemon video? What is with Pokemon video? It's weird that it is talking to me about Pokemon video.
Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
That took a little bit longer than it should
Don't
have.
listen to him. We just got here too.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo!
Everyone's here. Even the Aurora in.
Reunited at last. I brought candy and cookies to share.
Woo! Candy and cookies. Fuck you.
Of course we missed you.
I like candy and cookies.
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Huh. To be honest, I also didn't a third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them
Are you
about
sure?
you, gather their thoughts and hopes. You brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right?
I didn't do it enough, I don't think.
Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people. So let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Sheska.
Shaska showing up late for something?
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
The Trap Plus. If it weren't for your help during the battle,
Well, I was gonna do more, but apparently some of the things that I could and couldn't do, depending on getting this done, you know, it's kind of important.
All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you. Your words will be recorded.
nope.
All right, then, sister.
Hold on. Remember what we...
Oh, right. Traveler, Paimon, you can't be here for this part.
Huh? But what?
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's much more difficult to
You're right. Just like when Paimon...
Kind of understandable.
So basically, you want us to leave the pilgrims...
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take.
That kind of makes sense.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see But staying out... Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. You're right. If only...
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen? Is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the traveler's side.
But Paimon's not from that land.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect... sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Someone's taking Paimon from me. Paimon, what did you do?
Paimon gave us a lot. Whew. And I'm
Yeah, she
giving
won't
you
shut
a
up.
lot of information.
She's just,
I'm
you know, a
not even sure the
talking
Lord of
one.
The Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlin as a whole can finally put...
Completed the interlude. Okay, so that's I had to do that this entire time, and then just now I gotta wait. New quest, subterranean and Woden's, and that is, I don't know what that is actually. It's, but I have to wait 2 days, and then I can go down there. I have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, oh, we got a lot of more things too. Okay, sick. Act 3, Act 4, the essence of Raiden Shogun, and now.
I'm just saying, I'm being stupid and I know it. Okay, so I might be sounding like an idiot, but to be honest, yes. That's kind of the goal. That's kind of the goal, to sound like an idiot. But I am definitely on my way to getting past the point and getting everything that I need. I'm on my... I might be on track. Might be on track. For everything that I am looking for. Actually, I could just go like this. I think it's a bit quicker just to go like that. Go there and go poof.
And get there very quickly.
Yeah, it's very quick. It's very quick. Very, 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 very quick.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Thank you for completing your daily requests. Your daily login. And make sure you put everybody back out again. So everybody is good to go. Well, that's all good. Now I can actually, if I really, really want to, I can go back and do some of the other things that I kind of needed to do. What is this? Oh yeah, no, I did not give shit. Event details. Challenge, we'll have one theme character. You'll have to form 2 different teams around this theme character and complete 2 combat halves. The theme character will receive powerful buffs and corresponding challenge. During the challenge, you score behind... Okay, whatever. But I don't have all the characters obtained. Like, I don't have... Oh, okay, it gives you the character. Okay, I was about to say, like, I don't... I didn't know what was going on with this thing. So, like, you know, I just never did it. You know, like, I just never did it. hits an opponent, Shockwave will be unleashed. Well, I can try to see how this works. Like, I do have a couple characters that can actually make this work out, you know. Oh, so I can't actually do... Okay. So, I have to basically set up with different characters, which makes perfect sense then. So let's go with... Okay, so then let's take her off. Just put her in, because like it would be a little bit easier probably, and then put as characters with a recommended element. When the party defeating opponents grants 100% damage bonus. Okay, so so I can only have the okay. Benny over there, that one's good. But I would rather have, you know, and plus I don't have another Electro, or I do have another Win, and I do have her that could work, but like I fucking don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna just try this real quick so it gets it out of the way. I might be able to get a couple things that would be kind of beneficial. Their Verissa's plunging attack hits an opponent. Her crit damage will be increased by 25%. Okay.
Shower me with praise. Scatter.
Like I said, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with this.
Let's get down to business.
Stray cloud converge.
Let my name echo in song. Propagate, spring forth. Charge! It's justice o'clock. The Shelby.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, to be very honest. So, like, this is probably another kind of a thing where I'm just not going to really care too much about.
Running late again.
Illusion shattered.
Verdict is
You ought to stand down. Everybody stand back.
burn.
Torn to oblivion.
Verdict is my hammer.
Santana, grant me strength.
Shine down.
I said I really have no idea how to fucking do this whole stuff, so like.
There is no escape.
I said I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest. Like, this whole thing is like I don't usually do these like these type of missions or halftime game shows or whatever, so I don't fucking care. To be very honest, like I'm doing it just so I can get the thing to shut the hell up. Like I said, I just don't care. So now that's not gonna bug me. That's that thing right there. That's the one I'm looking for. Gives me some more of that. I think I also got some more of these. Don't have enough. I'm almost level 90. Alright, so I gotta wait for that, which is gonna be part 4 of 17 of whatever the hell we have to do. But I think now I still gotta wait. I could just continue doing this, but like I just. Jeebit. It lets me do something at least. What's up? Hello. I suck. Where is this person at? Did I go the wrong way? I might have spawned in the wrong direction. Oh no, that's where she is. It's the person I'm supposed to be seeing today. Shiven. Chevrolet?
Oh, you're early. Looking forward to your gift?
That's right. Things might get better.
Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story meet?
A prayer of blessings.
A prayer of blessings of waited meeting where you meet and wait.
Done. Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take her away from you. Alright, where did she go? Up or down? So she went outside. She didn't go up or down. She went outside of the pit.
What it is, I want some grape.
Grain of fruit. I keep putting it in the grain of fruit, not grapefruit. I'm assuming grapefruit, but no, it's grain fruit. I don't know how I feel about grain fruit. Give me the crystal core. Give me that one. I want this one as well.
Should be all good.
Where are we going? I forgot what we were doing again. We're doing the blah 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 the blah 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 the build your name stuff.
Nice house, right?
Whose house is this?
Slasoli, open up! They're here! Slasoli?
The-
That's strange. Huh. The door's locked. Hey, Nechka! Nechka! It's...
what if something happened to the...
Let's not overthink things. Still, I told Slasoli we were coming.
Maybe she had to take...
Twassoli or Twassoli? I'm getting increased. Ow, my freaking. Oh, I felt that one for a minute there.
Yeah, looks like a Tepetlosaur nest.
Tepetlosaur?
That's right.
Which one was the
Slasoli
Tepetlosaurs?
is a Tepetlosaur companion. When she was still in the forging bit, but since Nechka fell ill...
I forgot what kind.
What the... This place is a mess. Yango's nowhere to be seen either.
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes.
Okay, now I can tell. Okay, I couldn't tell that there was a mess at all. It was just like, this looks like a normal land, you know, but no, okay, so there's definitely
What's the
boxes.
message from Moika? She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow. The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tepetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see. Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
Paimon is just out of it. She's confused. She's like, we gotta be ready, but we're already also inside of a storyline. Oh well, I didn't know we had to bomb. I guess we got to be aware of several things coming up and attacking out of the blue like that. Well, that's not very nice. No, I was about to say. Could have been. I'm just not good. I'm just not good. I'm pretty bad. I understand that. And I could have just died. Again. I like how Paimon's like, we gotta get some rest. Let's not do anything. But we're gonna definitely not get any rest.
Companion, though. Paimon still took a traveler. Paimon!
What?
That's Chevin's voice.
Come down, quick! Tlasoli's here!
She's got ear! She's got little fuzzy ears!
Just got up here and Tlasoli's back already? What a coincidence. Well, guess this means we should head back. Why is the Tapatlosaur coming along?
Well, fuck.
Hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
You descend the mountain. You descend the mountain.
Yangu, come here. Are you being naughty again?
A little bit.
Oh, that's a good Saurian.
Oh.
You must be hungry. Sorry. I'll whip up something for you later.
She sounds like she's just a good mama for him. Oh, the
I'll come along in
baby.
a sec.
Oh, just a baby. It's just a baby. Oh, it's just a
I was waiting for
baby.
you at home when Hka.
What is this?
She snuck out and ran off by herself. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests.
That's not what I was expecting of a picture, but I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna share it to other people at some point because it is a picture of how you talk to bunny
She
girls.
ended up
And
getting
it's
old.
not how you think.
She was just starting to get better.
Probably how most people
She's still
think.
very
You just
weak.
put your hand on the
The
top of their
shock
head and you
always
lower
said
them
it
down.
wouldn't help, so she ended up with a slight fever. I gave her some medicine and now she's in bed.
Gary,
But it's
I
nothing
know
the
that's how
ice
you
ice
play-
can't fix.
it's how you do it, Gary. I know
That
it.
said,
To be
she won't
fair,
able to meet
you
today.
also, that's also how you talk
I'm
to
sorry you
a
came
Magic
all
Carp.
this
You
way
just
for
go like,
nothing.
you just push them down. Like, there you go.
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering.
God damn it.
Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first.
She all better now? Probably not.
She can at least speak to me, and that's already more than I could have.
Hey, cheer up! This is supposed to be a happy occasion.
Is it?
We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers. Anyway, Tlasoli, about the thing I was telling you before.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Paimon, shut the fuck. Oh my god.
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion. The techniques used to make
What
it
it-
are all rooted
I-
in ancient
okay.
forging.
Okay. Stay. Stop trying to run away.
Don't say that, or the Wyad might smite me.
The
When
what?
I
What?
first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make
Blaze gem inscriptions make quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
So what is it
Word
supposed to
of mouth
be?
isn't always reliable, as information gets passed along, but the words
I'm kinda
inscribed
confused.
on
Either way,
blaze
I don't know
can
what's going
be
on.
For a dear friend or significant other. You could even pass it down to younger generations.
Paimon's interested. Let's buy one, traveler. We can engrave our names onto it. Then, once we find your brother, we can get him to add his name as well. That way, our names will be together forever.
Maybe. You never know, Paimon. He might not like you.
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present. It's the...
Chevin, I thought I told.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift.
Well then, thank you both. Nechka should be well by then. She'll be very
Better
excited
come
to
with
meet
company.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know how expensive. Hold on. This isn't.
You never know. You do look like you have some savings to spare.
I do not have a million Mora.
Listen to that, traveler. You'll end up losing all your Mora.
I don't have
Anyways,
any.
It's up to you.
Oh no, it's the Tapatlosaur again. Quick, someone.
Oh, he's all
You don't want
confluffled.
to us, Oli. I'd like you to help me repair my blaze gem inscription. I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both. I tried fixing it.
Just leave it to me. Thank you, Chevin.
It was nothing.
You're right.
Solali over here is
Dude,
not
behave
bad.
yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything.
I like how
Maybe
every
we'll
single
line it
step
up for
shakes the
Nate's
ground.
birthday.
He's just a big boy. A big boy ready to cause all the mischief and chaos and greed. What the hell?
Look after yourselves.
Okay, well, I gotta sex somebody right now. Oh, yes.
Nechka is going to be so happy to meet you.
That was... Okay. Very, very quick. Very, very easy. Very, very done. As soon as possible. Mine. Right, there's probably another story bit quest for that they should be able to do. Melodious chant. I should be able to do that and be able to get it done real quick, and then it's going to make my name Jeff.
My name, Jeff.
I know it's an old joke, but it's still a gold one. It's still golden, and I love it. I'm just gonna go like that. I'm gonna teleport. Cause I'm going to be talking to Shalone.
Several days now. Plus, gem inscription. Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and buy some things.
And she's napping like usual.
Ronan, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can.
Out fucking cold, dude.
The shelf on the left, second row down.
No!
On the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Very much cat. Very much feline.
But
Feline.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonen!
Oh, traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues?
Maybe.
Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle. Even though I've already turned it over to you, there are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the axe, Shilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nechka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
I'm trying to find something. My friend is asking me a question. What the fuck is happening? I just decide the text and then the background music just comes up and just like. I can't dance, so just ignore the cringiness.
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will break, and snacks are quickly forgotten once they're eaten. But a set of durable work tools will still have. The book is not what you call it.
I'm just saying, I'm not very good at dancing.
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems.
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting.
Well, in that case, after all, that inscription.
You do have a point. No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have. Even though Tassoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient Everyone thinks that the inscription so.
Sounds kinda like, but if you do that, won't everyone be...
With her method, without the right...
That's true. Making
Blah.
wishes too, but well, as long as you don't suck, and I don't think it. Still, it's really.
At least I was really worried about their family. Huh?
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the.
Right. What's going on?
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, so that's how. Then let's just go.
Huh? Well, wait a second. If we ask Nate...
But if you don't ask her, here's another idea.
But shouldn't we give it a little more... Shilonen, have you really never...
Unfortunately, no, it wasn't. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it.
No, that's terrible.
I'm skipping through some of this right now because, like,
Anyway,
I don't
It's a
need
little
it.
The premise
It's
of the
got.
book, but
I'm just trying to get past it, get through it, and then get some stuff for it, and then you know what is the tequila. So an age copy of Tequila the Brave. Fuck is that long? Tequila the Brave.
I remember there was one line. I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left. I think that probably sounds a little bit better than, you know, what she did. But I would probably like her to say it more to me, you know. Shilonen.
The story was.
Shilonen did say it pretty nicely, though. I'm pretty happy with that.
The brothers killed the demon lord together, and
The
both
brothers,
survived.
yeah.
According to
Okay.
the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending.
So then they changed it, though.
However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies, and the books were collecting dust on the store. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one. Whereas the old. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking, and I picked out a copy that looked. If
I
you're interested,
technically
I
did
can
not
give you this
pay
extra
attention to a
copy to
single
read.
bit.
The pages are pretty old, though, so. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition, too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocowaddle.
So that's
Chocowaddle.
how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
That's 2 more for the collection. You can read them to me. You can. God damn it, I can't read.
Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
Let's get going.
God dang it, Paimon.
Melodious chant, you have completed it. Congratulations.
Somewhat. I got 2 copies of Tequila the Brave. Tequila the Brave. Did I get anything else out of that? No, I have to go all the way back to the. I could have just teleported up quick and then just like popped down. But no! Wait, what was that?
What are you doing?
Stop doing weird things. You don't know what you're doing right now. You're doing things I don't know. I'm kind of concerned and a little bit scared. I don't know what's going on with that thing anymore. Like, where the hell am I flying to, anyways?
Gotta fly through some trees, yes. I gotta get to them. Get them greens in me. I know a problem with it. Ain't got no gas in it. What kind of gas? No gas.
Oh, now she's gonna text me back.
Go
Okay,
on,
nice.
Nachka is still resting.
Is she still dead?
Sully, we're here.
And we're being attacked! Oh, now you're friendly with him. Nope, she's just like, come on, let's go, let's play.
Let's play!
Even Shilonen is here too.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the. There are several editions of the book. I'm not sure which I asked a messenger from this.
I should have just left it.
You haven't changed. Let's go inside. Shilonen used to love you. Were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nachka. Alright, for now let's... Oh.
And now she's got a headache.
Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, they both have problems? Are they both okay?
No, Paimon, you stay outside, you play with Ingu.
And don't get in the way.
No, Paimon, you stay out and play with... He needs someone to...
Right, let's, get
Paimon. We told you to stay outside, play with Ingu. Ingu needs a playmate. You'll be his playmate. Damn it, Paimon. I don't know what the knock on the door.
Sorry. Nachka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolate. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for
Oh,
you too.
fuck is she telling me right now? I should be paying attention to the game, but I'm getting like double text messages. Thankfully, it's not Tinder this time, sending me weird freaking, you know, pictures at the wrong point in time. Because that happens every like other stream where it's just like someone sends me an unsolicited picture and I'm not looking for, and it's just, can we not do this? Can we not? This is not the kind of relationship I want to start right off the bat.
You were still just a kid, but now you're a pillar of the children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happen to read.
What about drinks?
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
You can tell by the ears on her head that they're from the...
Auntie was at forging ancient names, and the moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolate, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I...
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house.
Very, very
Let's see.
comforting.
Yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw. But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed.
It's almost like the voice actress playing I forgot how her name is pronounced already. Has an accent. I'm trying to... but it's like subtle and she's trying to hide it. Kind of like how Escoffier, it was like the English accent in the background. She was trying to hide that as well. While she was like portraying the character. But sometimes it would slip in. Her accent is slipping in as well. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
That's
So
how Nechka sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Well, yeah, I'm here now.
It's either that or she has like a little bit of a speech impediment, and to be fair, I do have a little bit myself, so
You
it's
said
just, it's kind of
Nechka
hard.
asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present.
But she's
When
also
got
she
home,
also
she didn't
used
ask me
like
for
sounding
permission to
very
eat some snacks.
breathy and like more exhausted, which is kind of interesting because it looks like that's kind of the character. If those are like dark circles under her eyes, they like signal that she's tired all the time or sick. She's actually doing a really good job trying to like express that as well. She's not talking too fast. She's talking a little bit low, kind of flat, a little bit more breath coming out.
Don't be
Kinda
too
good.
hard on yourself, Shilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The
Far too
responsibilities
busy.
on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important
Yeah, that
things
far
to
too
focus on,
busy.
Archie.
Definitely hiding an accent.
We all know that.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you.
I can't place it, I know-
Responsibilities alone, Shilonen.
There is definitely an accent.
Oh,
Trying to place.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone. Hasn't Nechka gotten better lately?
oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a
What? She
vacation.
wanting me.
You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll.
If that day really comes, you can have as much. If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she's gradually recovering, Nechka's illness actually originates that night. I was in the tribe. Before we could finish, I joined the fray as well. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. She was.
I already lost interest. It's more just like the interest of the sound, this like the voice actress around it, like the sound that she
I know.
has is
Work
very
was busy
intriguing.
At the time, so I told. Oh, Nechka, my daughter, my Nechka. I was the one who decided to move my. Oh,
I don't want to cry, so I'm gonna definitely skip forward because this looks like it's gonna be like a sad thing, and I really don't want to.
sorry. Phew. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So why don't you stay for dinner tonight?
How are
There's
tacos?
a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
You three just need to make sure.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry.
I
We'll
promise
make
the plates will
sure
be
it's
picked
all
and clean.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce?
Both are fine with me.
Sure. I don't know. I've never had either.
Well, anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
How about grapefruit?
Chocolate.
A cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate.
Boom.
Got it.
Shalonen's got
I'll
it.
go start cooking, but I ordered a bunch of ingredients.
Some fruit covered.
They
It's
should
like a
be here
fruit
any
pouch
minute
with
now.
like some
Would you go
chocolate
check by the
drizzled
door
on
and
top.
see
Is
if
so
they're already
freaking
here?
good.
If so,
So
please let me
freaking
know.
good.
Come on,
What's
Shilonen.
up, the
Stop lying
I's
around.
going
You should
fine.
nap before dinner.
Oh, yeah, she's already. Look away, and she's already passing
Not a
out.
kid anymore, you know.
That's beside the point.
It's going okay.
you're
This
too
week has
young,
been
then.
just
When you
brutal when
older,
when it's come to temperature,
All
dealing with
I'm
people,
getting up.
and the work I've had to do. So it's just, I'm about ready to be freaking done for this week. I'm just hoping that this one Karen ass motherfucker I've had to deal with this last week does not text me tonight or tomorrow saying, "Hey, I still am not happy. I want this done even more professional." It's like, get the fuck out of here. You are freaking complaining over the minimalist thing. So I'm doing okay. I'm still doing good mood. It's just one Karen, very hot and working my butt off. Is just what this week is. God dang it! Now, as soon as I start answering that question, I'm now burping all over the goddamn place. Retrieve the goods. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go outside? Apparently, I'm supposed to go outside. I'm supposed to leave the home, and then go somewhere. Well, yeah, there are easy days and hard days for sure. And I fully understand it because like I do run my own small business, so like it's like stuff that's bound to happen. So like I can't complain. That's why I'm not really complaining too much. And all I'm saying is like it's been brutal, mostly because it's just
Deliver the
It's been tough.
Paimon thought we'd see
But
someone
I got through this week. I still have to go to work tomorrow, which kind of sucks,
A
but you
messenger
know.
from the Scions of the
It is what it
Canopy
is.
wouldn't be flying here. No need to look. There isn't
But no, everything's...
I just saw a ghost. Hey, you there.
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eating my...
Okay. This guy's going fucking crazy over here.
Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters. Let's go help her out.
Why'd you delete it? It was... I don't... Did you delete it because maybe you thought like I was like upset with that? But no. I thought your previous comment was perfectly fine to keep up too, my dude. So don't worry about that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go. 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 Go.
Hey there. This one's got your
But no, it's just more just light complaints, just because like it's just been hot, and I've been blowing through water and just working hard. I'm making money. That's the thing. You know? I'm making money. That's fine.
monsters on the
It's
way
just
here.
it's just work. It's just work. And I don't think it's really complaining too much. It's more just like a slight bit of an annoyance, you know, if you know what I mean. But your previous comment, you didn't have to delete that, my dude. I fully understood what you were getting at. I don't think that was like anything like rude or anything like that. If you maybe thought it was like a rude or out of context kind of a thing, I didn't think it was anything like that. I thought it was actually like a good thing, because to be fair, yeah, good days happen, hard days happen, or bad days happen, and this week was kind of like more like an up and down, kind of like hard days, not really bad, not really good, but like just a little bit more testing, if you know what I mean. But I got it done. I got everything done. I will complain about the Karen though, because you cannot not complain about Karen. Oh, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I didn't know if that was like a misunderstanding, if that was like a weird thing you felt bad about or whatever. I didn't know, but dude,
so young and hasn't even...
the only real complaint is like is really that Karen guy. He just got under my nerve, like on my nerves, because just like it was the smallest little thing, and he was so aggressive about the smallest little thing that no normal person would complain about. And it was just so, you must have a little bit of tism in you to just care that much. Like so much perfectionism that it, like one little tiny little thing was off, I had to redo the whole thing. And it was just, it's just like, why? Why does this one tiny little thing that affects nothing? It's just a small aesthetic little thing that affects nothing on the job, like not at all. It's just like a small little tiny thing, and you want your money back. You complain about it, threaten bad review. It's just like, fuck. I had to redo it and fix it, because, like, dude, when you're a small business, it doesn't matter, dude. I would give the money back if you didn't also want to leave a bad review. You know, bad reviews are just freaking killer.
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today.
But no, he was
I'll carry
just a
these
prick.
bags, and you two can.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's
But that was like literally it. It was like literally the main issue this week.
That's so weird.
The heat, I'm kind of used to the heat. You know, it gets 120 degrees in the bay every single summer. And I've been doing it for 6 years now, so I'm kind of used to going from the ice cold to the super freaking hot. Oh, it's fucking killer, dude. Like, I've had out of, I think, so far, well, what, I'd have to look. I think I have like 28 or 30 reviews, because it's a small town. Not really many people don't really care about getting reviews on like Google and Facebook and Yelp or whatever. So I don't really care too much, but like one bad review out of 30 can drop your score and take you out of like recommendation lists. It's crazy. So like, when someone's like, yeah, I am very upset that this is not completely perfect to what I want. If it's not gonna, if you don't fix it and you won't do it for free, I'm gonna freaking freak the freak out, and I'm gonna demand my money back. I'm gonna wanna be bad review. I don't want you in business. It's just like, dude, please chill, people, please, you know. Usually you can deal with the Karens, and like they, you know, it's not a big deal after a little bit, but you know, sometimes. I'm just hoping I dealt with it. He's not gonna be any problem.
This one's got your name on it. Fellow. Propagate.
I like how it took like 20 minutes to be able to do anything. Oh, that's why! That's why! That's why! That's why! I was wondering! She was not doing the right one! She was not doing the right one! She was not doing the right one! Son of a bitch! I was trying to get Bloom to work. That's all I was trying to do. Fa! You know, that's not very nice. It was not doing Bloom. I just wanted to do a Bloom. What the fuck was in that?
My approval.
Dude, there was so much shit.
I have a recipe for chocolate.
Dude, I've been grinding. It like, even if they're assholes, usually it's like kill them with kindness. And you know, if it gets to the point where like kindness doesn't work anymore, you basically, you just trespass them at that point. You're trespassing, get the fuck out. Cause even more problems, please come in. I've only had to do that one time with a customer. And it was a customer who got physically violent. And which was crazy. It was I think it was either last year or 2 years ago. You know. Oh yeah. Because you had to work hard to get that 5090. I know. Which I get. Which is, like I said, I get it. And like, you have to work hard. And right now I'm busting ass right now because there is something I want to do/go. So I'm working my ass off right now so I can buy the ability to go. So I'm currently doing that right now. Like I said, I'm busting butt because I want to do something in October super badly, you know. Yeah, and what? Jesus. But no, that one time it was either last year or the year before. I can't remember if it was 24 or
I don't mind wherever we go,
23.
as long as I-
But the customer got violent.
Finally back. What took
No,
you so
actually,
long?
yeah,
I was
no.
starting
Well,
to
no,
worry.
that one. No, there's two stories technically. One guy got violent but left. And by violent, I mean he got like in our faces, screaming and yelling, and then ended up leaving after taking his fist and bashing his hand, like punching the metal beam of our metal building, like the full-on metal beam. He was just like, "Ah!" and screamed at everybody, shook his hand, and stormed off. Never saw the guy again. Never left a bad review, thank God. The other guy, he...
Dig in, everyone.
What was it? What? I can't remember the reason. I think it was we were doing another customer's car, and he wanted to get in at that point in time. We told him we can't do that, and we just don't have the time today. He was gonna be leaving for the weekend up out of state and wanted his stuff done because he wanted his radio to be fixed and like some tinting to be done, and we didn't have the time, we didn't have the equipment for his radio, and then something went from there. He got in his car, backed up, somebody honked at him or something. He pulled back up, got out, thought it was us, but it's like, it's not us. We told him we didn't do anything, it was the guy behind him. And then he looked around, didn't see the guy because the guy freaking left already. just like it was like a U-turn kind of a thing, and it was out of confusion. He was getting mad at us, and a former employee who's not employed with me anymore started getting confrontational with him because he just wouldn't shut the fuck up about one, not being able to get done his stuff done today, and then the honking of a horn that wasn't even us. Some other words were said, I don't remember, and then it ended up with me having to get in the middle and asking, "Sir, can you please back away?" and my employee to actually go away. And then I'm not looking at the guy, I'm looking at my employee to get him to go away. My employee tells the guy to fuck off and suck a dick, and then this other guy, and the guy, as soon as I look back, I get a fist right in the fucking face, like right in the fucking mouth. I think I posted a video on it, a picture on my storyline about it, and got me right in the fucking mouth, and split my lip open. Didn't do anything else, and right after that, my fucking guy got one fucking shot in his fucking dome. He went freaking down, and we basically had the cops come like freaking quick after that. Cops took him away. He now has a restraining order from the business. It was fucking crazy. But yeah, no, people are fucking wild, man. There's no reason. But yeah, it was a crazy set of events of just customer not getting what he wanted, and then not understanding that we didn't honk a horn at him, which was weird because, you know, it's just weird. I think partially if the one employee did not engage with the guy, I probably would not have come that way, but you know, it happened.
Paima will help herself.
I'm glad that I fired that employee though, because at a later point in time, because he starts fights once in a while.
Of course. I'll have just one more.
It's okay. Her body is too weak to.
Oh no. But Paima thought she'd already.
Injuries caused. But it's okay. Nechka can talk to me, even if she
I
will
could
never
probably
again
look
know.
real quick, because like I said, it was like on my
The doctor
posts
said the abyss
actually.
has had an irreversible effect on Nechka's soul.
What is it?
She's lost all her memories from before she was injured.
She lost
The
all
doctor
memories
also
of the
said
voices
this sort
from
of memory
before.
loss isn't like simply forgetting
was it?
something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything.
Said I could have sworn it was last year.
Huh? But how does that happen?
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Because the game's just gonna keep going, so that's fine. But like I said, where was it?
Like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint and weave the threads again, the faded memories will come back to life. But the case of Nechka's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the past was burnt to ashes. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent
Yeah,
in
1 year
silence were all cut
ago.
off by the
When was
abyss
this
and
one?
can never be retrieved again. As one example of that, Nechka now only sees me as
Yeah, I can't. It won't let me know. It says 1 year ago, so I'm assuming, like I said, it was either 2013 or 2023 or 2024.
Lady who's been taking care of her so much, so she still calls me mom. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like.
No, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was like, I got in the middle.
In this house. Was she abandoned? Nechka really
Shit.
has no idea that her real mother is right in
Well,
front of her. And
Yeah,
has
yeah.
never
I
left.
tried to de-escalate myself. I got in between. Bad idea to get in between. And it just wasn't gonna happen. It just de-escalation wasn't gonna happen, and unfortunately, I was the victim of it.
Relieving that scroll long ago.
Why are you not staying right where you need to stay? Yeah, I was not able to, you know, calm anything down on that day. That was it was a day that I kind of remember, mostly just because of the fact I got punched in the mouth for no reason.
The delivery guys. I saw it hang. Don't worry, I'll return.
When did you?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscription. It
But yeah,
was then that I
he's no
also
longer
noticed
allowed
that
at the
everyone
shop,
wearing
and if he
Blaze
shows
Gem
up again, you know, it's
inscriptions
gonna be a
had
lot bigger of a
great
deal
memory
for him.
loss. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. Huh. For what's only supposed, the shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this Blaze Gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at any Am I right, Auntie?
I wasn't paying a single bit of attention to what's going on in the
I want to
storyline.
forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must extracting those memories, but your plan, your Blaze Gem inscriptions, and the ancient names.
Something bad is gonna happen with the
A
storyline.
memory bank? Wait,
But other than that, like, it usually I don't have any problems with people, you know. So like,
people's memories of Nechka to
that was like the worst case scenario on that day.
This is the first time I've heard
Other
of
than
such an
possibly
idea.
getting sued,
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin.
but
You're as outstanding
it's
as
like the
ever,
worst possible
far more
kind of like
than
Karen to
ever.
deal with. But I don't think he was a Karen necessarily. I think it was just
I
like he
intend to
was
use this
stressed to get everything he wanted done right then and there, kind of a thing.
carrying the blaze.
Not at all.
I think he
Tiny
was more of an
Blaze,
asshole.
This is the central inscription that controls all
This
the
other
other
guy
Blaze
this
Gem
week, he was just a
inscriptions,
Karen,
which
like
will
super specific
also
wanted
soon
this,
serve
and
as
I
Nechka's
think I got it
ancient
done the
name.
way he wanted to after doing it
This yourself,
again.
Yes, you saw it yourself. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still. I've solved the issue of storing memories. But I
Like, can we
still
get
have
past this
some
point because I'm
things
starting to
I
get bored
consider,
with
but
Salazazosically,
Yes, I do. But as long as otherwise, she won't remember me. And she won't even remember why her name is Nechka. When that time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world all alone, unknowing of where she came from or where she should go. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her name disappear.
Shilonin.
What is? I'm getting messages from everybody right now. Jesus Christ. No, yeah, I get that. I think if it was me in the confrontation, like me, like in the argument with the person, then yeah, I would definitely have kept my hands up and like
I'm going to
at
completely
least tried to
confirm its
block
components
that.
and
But like
uses.
I was like in the way, like
I
just
won't
like
make any promises until
keeping
I've
people
checked
away and trying to
everything.
stop a fight from happening, you know.
Send it to
And
Nechka for me,
it
Auntie.
basically came when I was looking this
Oh,
way.
wait. I've
And
also
then
finished
I
the
come back
instructions
this
for the
way is when
traveler
I
in Paimon.
immediately got
Let me
right in the
fetch them
mouth
for you.
before I could even really do anything or see it. No, I would usually do that, but
I'm sorry
I
it took
wasn't.
me so
I
long
was
to
technically
finish
not the
them.
one in the confrontation. I was trying to like keep them
Hold on,
from
Auntie.
having a full-on confrontation because it looked like it was going that way. And it was
so
only
you
like
can't
a
draw any
really
memories from
quick, just
them.
like I said, I was looked one way and then I come back the other way, and as
That
soon as I
wasn't my
came the other way,
intention.
then just right in
They're
the
just
mouth.
ordinary gifts.
And then just like
Please,
freaking, I'm on my
take
butt
them.
for just a moment, and then just like the other guy gets freaking knocked the fuck out.
What was that noise?
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of. Nechka! Don't try to.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler in Paimon.
I might be a twink, you know, body wise, but I can still take a punch at least. So there's at least that. I think that's the moral of the story, is that I might be looking weak and I might
Let's head
be
back to the tribe
weak
first.
sauce, but at
There's
least
some things I need to get from my workshop.
I at least
Disassembling the central inscription.
can take a punch.
It's not going to be easy.
You know? Can we at least agree on that I can at least take a punch? I think that's what I take. That's what I think I take away from the storyline. Tip: always have good situational awareness of your surroundings, because you don't know. That is also true. That is also true. And like I would never know if the guy had a pew pew or not on him. Like if he had a concealed carry, that would have been very, very bad. I think I can do a lot more than just take a punch. I know I can take a dick. Bro, I meant in a positive way. What do you mean in a positive? I technically was meaning in the positive way as well.
The workshop is a little...
If I bend over a little bit, get on my knee, get on your knees.
Not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even
What the hell is she trying to show me? In
In
my country, it's Saturday. Well, it's gonna be Saturday for me in like a couple hours. How are you doing next, Claudia? Are you doing good today? Tomorrow? Yes. Yes. Did you do yesterday? Right. I'm kind of confused. When is she showing?
After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped
Jesus
on a
Christ.
tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing.
Oh no!
I was not paying attention to a single bit of the storyline either. I was kind of like
Lucky I noticed in
distracted.
time. I found ever since then, Kachina always waits.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftsman, but it seems more like a...
Well, my primary work. You probably heard. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation.
But no,
of
I can at
certain
least take a
spiritual will.
punch.
And as an
I can
engraver,
take
one
a
would
I can
never
actually
use the
tackle.
ancient name
Surprisingly,
without trying
that's
to
actually a
get
funny
physical
story.
shape.
Um,
But more importantly,
I'm
I'm
trying.
also trying to understand
What's the
spirit
point of focusing on the
behind
game
it.
if we're having a fun conversation
To
and,
do that,
as
I
well,
have to
you know?
collect as many related
It's a
stories as possible.
storyline I'm not really caring about, so I can enjoy the
But, as
you
you
know
might know,
the
people
funniness.
tend to add a
But no, that
lot
reminds me of that
extraneous
back
details when
in
it comes to stories
school.
about
We were
themselves.
playing
For
kickball.
stories
I
that were
kicked the
clearly
ball.
exaggerated or altered, I must gather
You know what I
every
mean? I was
story,
playing kickball and I
information,
kicked the goddamn ball.
cross-references.
That's how you
This
play the
way, I
game.
can filter out
Uh,
genuine true
I ran
stories
to
and
first
find the
base,
authentic spirit.
and they threw the ball to the first baseman,
And this is
and it
the
went
way
over
that
his
the spirit
head.
become an ancient
I
name
didn't know it
that
was doing
matches
that,
its
so
essence.
because like in the game, they have to touch you with the ball. So like if he catches it while he's touching the base,
Paimon can't help but think
and he doesn't touch you with the ball, and you touch the base, you're fine. So he has to touch you with the ball before you touch the base. So I didn't know it went over his head, and so I drove through him to get on base. My 95-pound 16-year-old ass. I was like 5'9" at that point in time. At about like 195 pounds. I was about like 95 pounds. Trucked a guy who was like 5 inches bigger than me and was I think about the $180. He was a bit larger on that point in time. I fucking put my elbow in. I fucking got right in his stomach. He went backwards, stumbled. I went sprawling, but I got on base. He was like, damn, Uncle, I didn't know you could actually hit too. It was like, yeah, I'm fast as fuck, boy. I can spear you. You touch someone's balls? I know, man. It's a game about touching balls. Another man's balls, you know. You gotta touch them sometimes. You gotta just go in. You gotta reach in and grab. I'm just happy Snoo is not here because he would be very excited. I'm sorry. I was talking about playing kickball. It's a sport, okay? And at that point in time, I was young. I was super to be fair, I was only like 30 pounds lighter than I am right now, so it doesn't matter. And plus I was shorter, but I basically went through a guy. Speak like, god damn it! What? you just show, speak my name and I'll feel. How the fuck did you do that, Snoo? How the fuck did you do that? It's like right out of fucking nowhere, out of pocket, just randomly appears, just like, here I be. Like, god dang it.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly. It's just a form. Well, from the moment you appear, and that person.
I have no idea how I came right. No, you came at the perfect time. We're technically talking about you, and then you just like show up, just like, bam, I'm here.
Well, that's what Auntie once told me.
No, but I wasn't meaning to talk too much about touching balls, but you know, it just happened.
To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
He was already here listening, probably.
If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared.
What do you mean we're technically talking about? Well, it was a point where it's just like, hang on, I was talking about kickball when I was in high school. About 30 pounds less than I am now, and maybe about like 5 inches shorter. And I kicked the ball, went through a guy to get to first base, and then it got to the point of, you know, what kind of sus game is it when we're talking about guys touching other guys' balls? And I went on a small tangent, and then I was like, you know who would have liked this conversation? Snoo. Snoo would probably like the conversation of men touching balls. Playing with balls. Grasping man's balls.
Anyway, this is what Clasoli told me. To be
Baseballs,
honest,
soccer
I've only
balls,
understood 20% of what
footballs.
she said at most. I've never been able to
Balls.
figure out the rest. Well,
Dodgeballs?
You know what? I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later. Please, wait a moment while I grab my things.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dick. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dick. Ah, Dodgeball. That was such a good movie. That's such a good movie.
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I, kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
What do you mean, take it easy? I was just quoting a very, very funny movie called Dodgeball. Or, you know, it was a very funny Matthew... No, not Matthew Vaughn. No, that's the director. Vince Vaughn film with Ben Stiller, you know, and other guys. It was very funny, and there's a quote where it's like, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And he throws a fucking wrench at a guy's head, bashes him in the face with it, and it's just like, well, you can't dodge a ball very well, can you? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you could dodge a car, you could dodge a ball. You could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a dick. It's so good. It's such a good movie, though. It's so good. It's probably on my, like, literally 100% on my top 10 comedy films of all time. I would put it there easily. It's such a good comedy. It's so funny. So funny.
Here we are. This is the place.
If you can... Hang on. I can read this right. I can read this right. Hang on. I can read this right. I gotta bring it in. I can read this right. Hang on. If you can read... Damn it, if you can read. I gotta get my smoker voice out. I don't have a smoker voice. If you can fix a dog, you can fix a boat. If you can fix a boat, you can fix your parents' marriage. If you can fix your parents' marriage, you can fix your own penis. I'm just saying, if you can fix it, be like Felix.
I'm going to use Now let me see if this.
I
thing
can't do a
can even
smoker
turn
voice, so
on.
I can't.
I
It's
was
not.
still an apprentice
Actually, if I
before
actually
we
went out
attempt
like
to
this right
engrave
here,
the
it actually
inside
work.
pattern of an ancient
If you
name
can
with
fix a dog,
phlogiston.
you can fix a
We
boat.
always
If you
use
can fix a
this
boat,
to
you can
draw
fix
out
your
the
parents' marriage. If you
engraving
can
diagram
fix
on a
parents'
cliff
marriage, you can fix
or
your own
open
penis. If you can
ground.
fix your parents' penis
Only
and your
after
parents'
we've
marriage, you can fix
confirmed
anything.
that
Because you're
phlogiston
freaking
can
Wreck-It
flow
Ralph.
properly through. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive
If you
manner,
can
you
fix
have to
your
use
parents'
this thing.
marriage, you are
However,
definitely
you won't
Fix It
engrave such a
Felix.
large diagram
And if
with
you're
your
Fix It
hands.
Felix,
Oh,
you
so
can
we'll be
break
able
your
to see
boyfriend's
what it
broken
looks
dick.
like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part.
Actually, no. If you
If it
can
were just
fix
an
your parents'
ordinary
marriage,
unfinished ancient
then you're
piece,
then you're
I'd
Fix
just
It
take it
Felix.
apart
If you're
and pour
Fix It Felix, you can cure
phlogiston into the
cancer. If you
internal
can cure
engravings to see
cancer,
everything. But since
you're
it's a
gonna die in a car
inscription,
crash because
it would
the
be better
FBI and
not
the
to
U.S.
destroy
government
the
doesn't want
blessing
that.
Auntie has prepared for Nechka.
So, Shilonin, does this central inscription fall under the 20%?
And tomorrow, I did not do it. I did not. I did not unalive myself. If it happens, it wasn't me. I'm perfectly safe.
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important, which is names are intrinsic. Only by having names can things. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this.
I want this and this and that and these and those and all these
Not
things.
that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a
If you can
crucial
fix
part
your
of how
own
we
penis, you can
standardize
fix
our
anything.
workflow.
Join the Navy.
Without
Why would I join?
names, phew,
Actually,
the
no.
work
I
would be
understand.
impossible.
The Navy is the gayest branch. That's what it is. Yeah, there's a lot of gay sex on the on Navy boats.
Yes, because
Especially in the submarines. If you can go in the
as long as it
submarine,
does
you
not
can
affect
go
your
down on a
ability
man.
to perform your work, you'll gradually, after all, creating. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now, anyway. Essentially, by forging.
I'm
each
looking
names,
that way
I'm
because if I
assigning
look at the
nicknames
camera
to
right
the
now,
heroes and
I'm just
allies
gonna
of
laugh
history.
too much, to be very
Each
honest.
person's
just
name is a subjective expression.
thinking
These
about the
names
Navy,
measure
just
how
thinking about the Navy,
distinguishes for
Snoop,
them.
just dropped in
Giving
there.
someone a
It's just
nickname
brilliant.
is a if ancient
Can we just
names
get past
should
this
be
point? Because I don't
classified,
even know what I'm
the
even doing
stylistic
here anymore.
process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For an engraver such.
isn't trying to...
Phew. No,
Blech.
of course, this is also.
A nickname? Shilonin. Well, she uses phlogiston to...
To fa?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. But you
She
should
uses
just
phlogiston to
time to make like a smith and
fuck
start
card?
smithing. Watch closely.
Okay, are we gonna start forging a name now? What the fuck? Oh,
Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees.
I have no idea what the hell I'm doing here.
The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here.
I'm
When
so
both
confused.
are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other.
Why is she going backwards?
There, that should complete the flow.
Dude, why does she... What? Oh!
Amazing, Shilonin! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Anyone else's neurons activated in that quick scene right there? Dice! I'm just saying.
Doesn't have anything to do with my
Glittery,
tracks, just the,
sweaty
phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time.
I think my channel's gonna get, taken down because it showed way too much thigh and it showed feet. Oh, it's coming to PC? When? Because I was kind of interested in it because, reasons.
More or less, yeah. I can show them to you when we next.
I'm also
meet.
interested in
Let me
mods
see.
for that game.
Start
I'm
with
very
Anchor
interested in
one
seeing what the
and
mods scene will look like for Stellar Blade on PC. because damn, because Stellar Blade is done right, because look at how attractive she is. Yeah, for reasons, very much reasons. That's the whole. That's probably one of the reasons games like Genshin sell. Games like Stellar Blade sell. I'm not gonna say the reason, but I think everybody knows exactly the reason why they sell. It's not just because the gameplay is actually brilliant and the graphics are amazing. It's also another very, very important factor that, you know, activates neurons and keeps attentions. Exactly, that's why I don't think I need to explain it any more than what I already did. Because you're a man of culture.
Even if you cover your... What are your thoughts on absorbing memories?
Not a single thought going through my brain. My brain is smooth. With no lumps, no bumps, no nothing in a ridges or lumps. It is smooth brain. I have no idea what I'm tinkering.
Yeah. Well, sounds like something you'd say. But if you ask me, there's a problem with what Auntie said. It's,
I don't know what Auntie said. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, here's from a purely the bad news is, I believe I've mentioned in this...
I just need to get done. I want to get past this point because I'm already bored of it.
And considering that Nate so if my
Just raging. Just raging as a gremlin. Just trying to get through.
Names are blessings for the future from people. I've also made...
I don't fucking know. It's just, you know, return to Auntie Zazoli's barn dominium and find out what kind of cookies she has between her legs. Penis. Depending on what goes on tomorrow with work and how I'm feeling, I might do the drunk series tomorrow night. I might not, just so you know, as I'm gonna be tired. DRM protected, which kills performance a little bit on PC, but the game is still optimized as well. That's what I'm expecting. It's probably gonna play really, really well. I still think. I think it's still gonna get like 60 FPS minimum, even on my computer if I played it. Like it's probably gonna still be really, really good.
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way...
I'm gonna let the storyline play real quick. I have to pee. So I'm just gonna mute my microphone, but I'll be right back because I gotta
But I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nichka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes.
Bow 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 bow. Meow 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 meow.
Bow 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 bow. Shit, fuck balls, yes.
Compared to a name that's about to be lost.
Whose name?
This is all over. You must come with me to see Pakal.
You're gonna get good performance. Then the gameplays are already out of its demo version.
For my little Nechka.
Well, that's gonna be good. Well, that's if I can get it, because I think it's still gonna be like what, $60 or something like that.
Some time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription.
And to be fair, that's also like right around the time where I pay most of my bills, which is a lot of money. So I'm probably not gonna have money to be able to get the game. And plus, it's kind of a game that I would probably want to play during the Drunk series, so I might wait on getting it too and playing it. Fuck. I might wait until after I finish Indiana Jones, the Great Circle. So I think that would be kind of an interesting game to maybe play while intoxicated, and I probably would play it on computer, like on my PC over here instead. Instead of like on 4K, I'd play it on 1440p, have like a much closer face, maybe. I don't know, maybe. But you know, yeah, I know. I probably would wait. It's kind of what I did with Cyberpunk, which I still got to get back to playing because it's so much fun and I want to finish it.
Is that you?
Neshka?
You're neat.
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tessoli package up the book that Shilonen brought?
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Shilonen. It's one I bought for her before, a few days ago. She told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for it. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in soon after. She suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book.
Well, my TV here, because I'm playing on my 55-inch 4K Samsung TV, because it's like, come on, man. I get to sit on my couch, I get to be comfortable, I don't have to be on my, you know, my gaming chair, like at my monitor, my desk. So it's like I'm usually playing most of my games right now on my 55-inch 4K TV. It doesn't need to be anything, you know, higher than 60 FPS right now, because this game only maxes at 60 FPS, and most content I'm playing on PlayStation 5 is going to be at 4K 60 FPS too. But when I'm playing a game that's going to have like higher FPS range, then yeah, I'm going to be going on and playing over there, which is my 1440p monitor, which is a much better resolution for, you know, my 3070, and you know, playing like games at a higher like a higher frame rate, because like I want to make sure like the game plays at least 100 FPS before I start streaming, because as soon as I start streaming it's gonna dip, and I want to make sure the performance is good enough. That's why Indiana Jones is on my PlayStation 5, because my computer was not going to be able to play it at 60 FPS and then also stream, and I would rather, you know, put as much quality as I can into my content as much as I possibly can. So yeah, it's on. That's why that's there. But like Battlefield when that comes out, and GTA 6 when that comes out, which I will most likely be playing at least the story mode. I don't think I'm playing multiplayer. I don't really like their multiplayer. But most likely be playing it on PC at my desk, because obviously 1440p is much easier to get high frame rates out of.
Since she's been stuck indoors for the
I
last few
could go back to playing at 1080p, but why when I get like a nice 32-inch slightly curved 1440p monitor? You know, it's
Take her for a walk.
too freaking good.
But considering her condition, I don't think she-
That maxes at 165 FPS. You know, it's a 165 hertz 1440p display, so it's good.
We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her
Well, yeah,
birthday in a few
yeah.
days, and we need to
Yeah,
go
I
to the
can
tribe
definitely
to
see
buy
that.
some
Like
food.
competition games, definitely you
Let's
want
give her a
higher
proper
frame rates, and
celebration.
you don't like I said, you don't really need
Promise I'll be good.
high frame rates. Like I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying Genshin Impact perfectly fine at 60 FPS. I don't need. It's 4K 60 FPS right now. I don't need to be playing it on my 1440p monitor, because it's not going to use, you know, the 165 hertz refresh rate. My TV, on the other hand, I can play this game 60 FPS at 4K right now, all high settings. Indiana Jones.
Talk about being prepared.
I probably was gonna be maxing out maybe 30 to 40 FPS on my computer. Why do that when I can play 60 FPS 1440 to 4K on my PlayStation 5 and then stream it that way? I think at least when it comes to like story mode games, story-driven games like Genshin, Indiana Jones, Stellar Blade, story mode for GTA. I think they just are fine at like 30 to 60 FPS because you're trying to get the most visual out of them. No, yeah. Lock 60 FPS is
It doesn't hurt
smooth.
to be prepared. Oh, you can let me carry these.
To be fair, if they unlocked Genshin Impact, I'm pretty sure my computer would definitely hit like 100 FPS easily
I'll be good.
in open world and in combat scenes while streaming. I'm pretty sure.
I've had her blaze gem inscription for
But
a while now.
if the game's locked at 60 FPS, I think that's proper and appropriate. I would rather play it like a locked 60 FPS game 100%, especially like a big like story-driven game. I would rather play 60 FPS than unlocked, you know, just because the unlocked can cause some issues, and I would rather also have 60 FPS than 30, because 30 is kind of like not enough. 30 FPS is fine for like a cutscene. I just think that at least for anything else, it's just like you gotta have 60 FPS. 60 FPS is probably the other sweet spot other than 1440p.
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, and Nichka too. Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. Oh, she's even.
I hope so. Here,
Oh, thank. I remember that Nate.
I'm sure she'd love that. Thank you.
Well, it's not good anymore.
pleasure.
Like 30 FPS was fine at one point,
I can
but
make the jewelry for her.
as soon as everything is like 60 FPS, like all the monitors are 60 FPS or higher, there's no point. And as soon as you start playing other games that are higher refresh rate, it makes no sense to go back to 30. Like,
Noted. I'll make it as a
I
gift for her next
struggle to be happy with a 30
birthday.
FPS
Sorry,
like
Nichka.
limited
It'll
game.
be a surprise for you.
To be fair,
That's okay. Thank you, Shalonen.
I'll get to that. I'll get to that in just a moment. But like, I noticed the difference between like 30 and 60, and when it comes to gameplay, like you can feel the difference between 30 and 60. Now when it comes to 60 to 120, I probably wouldn't notice it too much when it comes to like a game like this, because it's not, well actually no, maybe when it comes to the fight scenes, but like running around and like dealing with that stuff, no, I'm not gonna notice like cutscenes and whatnot. But when it came to Battlefield, I really I could really tell the difference between like 60 and 120 or higher. Because like Battlefield 4 on my computer, I can max out about 144, and going from 144 at 1440p down to 60 FPS at 1440p was, I could kind of feel the lack of smoothness, and I could definitely see like the difference. I think like the whole higher FPS is definitely like more competitive, like FPS style games, like racing games, makes more sense. But most games I don't think really need high FPS. Well, that's also true. Like but then again, I've not really played a game that I've never played a game with a controller that has been higher than 60 FPS. So I can't really say anything to that. Actually, now that I think about it, I can't say anything to that. But on keyboard and mouse, like there is massive difference between 60 and 120. Massive.
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka. Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting, even if it's hard. Oh, wait. Nichka hasn't read the other ending. That's not true. You already know the other ending? But
Hey, what are you all chatting about?
Huh? Mom, Miss Traveler and I were just
Miss Traveler, I love that.
reading of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned.
Was that
home
on
safe.
like PlayStation
It's
5
really
or was that
heartwarming.
on PC? Because if it's on PC, I would ask like, why did you choose to play it with a controller? Like was there any benefits to playing with controller on? Okay, so then was there any benefits to playing with it, or did it not have a keyboard and mouse mode for that
Happy
one?
endings guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight, but I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time.
Because I'm kind of
okay?
confused. Because like I think I would want to try like.
Okay, Mom.
To be fair, this game I'm playing with controller because like when it comes to like RPG MMO style games like this, I would rather play with a with a controller. You know? Okay. Okay. So it's more fun, designed better.
It's
Alright.
pretty good quality. But, you know, for now, let's focus on...
Next, let's visit a... Stay close, Nichka.
Yes.
So then yeah, I can kind of understand then. Have you tried it with keyboard and mouse? Or are willing to try it with keyboard and mouse, I mean? Because maybe it could just be the controller, because the controller isn't as, how do you say, accurate or smooth
Why do my eyebrows
as
twitch?
keyboard and mouse.
Strange.
There could be a little bit
means
of
you're about to
delay
hit the jackpot
from the
if I show
controller. You know, like signal from the controller to the game
Didn't
itself.
expect to have
Maybe
two
that could be
gaming
part of the
greats coming in
problem.
today. Welcome.
Between that, like,
What
because
are you
was
looking
it like
for, Flazzoli? I'll give you a discount like usual.
was there kind of like a little bit of a like less accuracy or like more latency kind of an issue, or was it like still kind of like
Just like that?
accurate? It's just it didn't feel different. Because from what I hear, going from like 60 FPS to 120 on controller,
It's only fair that I offer
there
her a
should be a little bit better
Thank you for your
latency
generosity.
between the controller and the game, but
Blaze Gem inscription. Here, have a look. Come on, Nichka. Say thank you.
okay, so it is more responsive and a bit quicker. It's just
Oh,
it feels
so
better
this is
to play with.
Nichka.
Okay,
Flazzoli has shown. It looks like
sounds
you're
about
doing
right.
much
Like I
better
said,
now.
like I would rather play this game with a controller myself, and that's what I'm doing. I'm playing Genshin with a controller on
Give it as a
PC.
gift from me.
Why? Because it's more comfortable and
No, that's all right.
it responds
Mom
really
told me that
good.
you've already given a lot to our
And to be
family.
fair, I'm locked at 60 FPS, so it plays kind of the same as PS5, but it looks much better. It looks better and it stays at 60 better, so.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. His drills and small claim. I always come here to buy things if I... Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors?
I have a few in.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go yourself and...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me come on, Auntie.
More feet pictures in the game!
And there goes Shalone and dragging Flazzoli off to buy more stuff. I won't run off. Paimon's favorite? Tequila, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you, Nichka? I like... Oh, the one who was possessed by Quatlique, but never forgot his brother Tequila. If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Quatlique in the final.
Oh, yeah, no, that I would be very, very questioning of you if you decided to play any of those games with a controller. Oh, God. I learned my lesson because I only started playing FPS games on PC about 2016. Before that, from, 2001 to 2016, I was playing FPS games exclusively on PlayStation 2, 3, and 4. I like how that also just like ages me right then and there, like not even trying. It just does. But no, I used to only play FPS games and video games in total on like consoles, like the PlayStation the PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PS3, PS4, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced, Nintendo DS, etc. And then I got my first computer in 2016, and then yeah, that from there I've never played an FPS game on console again, because it's not the same. As soon as you go to play a console, like a competitive FPS game on PC, and try to switch back to console again, it's not gonna happen. It just isn't. It's just like you feel the difference, and it's a massive difference. And I can't do it. I think that was the one thing that kind of threw me off when I was playing the Uncharted series.
Isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Quatlique was defeated and the brothers both survived.
I know. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, okay? Several people who are regulars come in and are younger than us, and it's just like, how did you find me and why are you here?
Look at you. You're sweating. Mom!
She wants to play.
Now, drink some water.
We've picked something up for
Oh my
Nijka.
God.
A Paish will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's.
We were just about to get to the
To be fair, when it comes to older games that you might have
Let's
played,
talk later. Just
I
have
missed the
some
SOCOM
time.
series. I'm just saying. I missed the SOCOM
We
series.
should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nijka be in the
Your-
heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see
Like, I think
Papa
that
when we
was
get back home.
the first FPS game series I played was actually SOCOM. It wasn't Call of Duty, and it wasn't Battlefield, it was SOCOM. I think it was 2 or 3 that I played first on PlayStation 2. I can't remember. It's like fucking 2003, you know? Like, come on. It was like 2003 area. Who said that? It was like 2003, so like I can't really remember which one, but yeah, it was a SOCOM game. It was so good. If I remember correctly, it was there was this one flooded level, and you had like a forest team squad.
Thank you.
It was just so good.
Was it usable?
They don't make that series has been dead in the water for like freaking 15, 20 years.
Better.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription.
And then Army of Two.
You must be one of Auntie's accomplices then.
God, that was a fucking Michael Bay fever dream of an FPS game, I swear.
We already know what's going on.
I didn't play Day of Soledad,
To be honest, I won't be
but I did play the first one, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Ow.
They must have a lot of order researched new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving,
I've researched new styles of
I
jewelry.
said that I'd found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a
So
seat.
like other than like the the skirts and the dresses and the makeup and the thigh highs and shit like that, I have history. I have some history with some classic FPS games. I really do. I really do.
Remember to stay in the shade as much as you can.
Like playing
We'll go
World at
together.
Warcraft for hours in like multiplayer mode with my my little sister and my stepbrother. Dude, it just dual screen action, just me on one side, my sister and my brother on the other side, just running around the map in World at War, through the beautiful maps and whatnot. Dude, fuck yeah. Playing SOCOM and like freaking Army of Two. It was great. It was great times.
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie.
And like I always say, that stuff, I'm never gonna push that stuff. So if you don't like that stuff, that is fine. I am never pushing any of that shit to anybody. I don't think it's right to push what I want to do on anybody or what my thoughts of anything is. Like, I'm not gonna push that shit. That's my own thing, dude. That's my own thing. I'm not gonna do anything about that.
Come here, Nechka.
She is being an
Chevin and Shilonen. It's
overbearing
already getting late. We should
mother
go
right
back
now.
It'll be Nechka's birthday in a few days, and no problem.
She's being super overbearing. Neska just wants to play.
You're getting hot again. Here, you forget to take care of Nechka. Nechka's looking at us. My mom feels like something's not right. What should we?
No, Nechka was having so much. Let me
Oh
help
my
carry
goodness.
her home.
No, it's fine. Let's go, Nechka. It's time.
There's something going on here, dude. I'm so confused what the game is telling me that is going on. Like, something bad is happening here. What other games do you like? Other like classic FPS games do you remember? Like off the top of your head, like other than like those ones, because like there was like
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much
there
time
was that
with us today.
that one Navy SEALs game. I remember that, and then there
Please be
was
sure to come to Nechka's birthday party.
the United States Army also had a very for a short period of time like a recruitment game, which was wild. It was a recruitment game, and then like as soon as you finished it, you got like a notifications asking to join up in the military or some stuff like that, which was crazy. It's just like what?
All right, it's nearly bedtime for Nechka.
I think that game was
Let's
actually
get out of
still
here.
available, like
Oh, Auntie.
2 or 3
remember
years
to give
ago.
her the book that.
I understand. It's very special. Yeah.
Oh,
Well. Oh.
And then like the U.S.
you
Army also had like a
enjoyed the one I
limited
gave. It was
time
released long-
Oh. But
Huh. So,
MLG
in other words, if she
squad,
hasn't
like
recently
a
read the old versions of
FPS
the-
I
pro
don't
gaming
understand.
squad
Maybe she snuck out.
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. In which case,
for like
only a
2 or
shops
3
in the
years or
country.
something
The
like that.
booksellers all have inscriptions.
So, you admit I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on.
There must be a few more books.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon.
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you Silence. That's the line from
What
the
the
old movie.
fuck is happening?
I know everything. Shilonen, help me, please.
What the fuck is happening?
Shilonen, wait for me.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go.
Whoa.
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name,
So I was not paying a goddamn bit of attention, but now we have to frickin' go and do that because we gotta save a child because the mom's a bitch. Oh shit, she's a ghost and a bitch. Run, kids, she's a ghost and a bitch.
And now Lumen is level 90.
So now I have 3 level 90s, which is gonna be great.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
I also love racing. Like, it's like racing an FPS game is like top 2 for me. And then whatever the fuck Pokemon was. even to this day, like Pokemon was you can probably freaking tell Pokemon. Like, I have Pokemon literally goddamn fucking everywhere in my fucking room right now, you know? fucking I can continue to pull out Pokemon left and fucking right, you know what I mean? Like Pokemon, this and that. Jesus. So like so it's just like racing, FPS, and then pretty much Pokemon, whatever Pokemon game it was. It was just Pokemon. But I've come to actually really like action adventure games as of late. Because of the Drunk series, I finally started playing action adventure games, you know, so I've actually been appreciating action adventure games since starting the Uncharted series. Like, if I was not recommended to do the Uncharted series Drunk, I probably would not like action adventure games right now. Like, I wouldn't be wanting to play more. I wouldn't be doing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle right now. I wouldn't be wanting to play Stellar Blade. I'm just happy someone was actually requested me to play the Uncharted series for the while I was completely intoxicated. Like I said, if I didn't get that request, I probably never would have went and played that series. I probably never would have found out that I actually like the action adventure genre of games, and I probably would not be doing some of the things I'm doing now, you know, if you know what I mean. And this is technically an action adventure game in a sense. In a sense, air quote, very loosely. It's not really, but it's air quote kind of. But yeah, it's like I think that's now like in my top 5 favorite. Like I said, racing games, FPS, Pokemon, and after that it's like it would be platformers, and then now it's action adventure. Dude, fucking playing Pokemon Red on a fucking Game Boy in the back of your parents' car at night. No fucking lights, and you had to use the fucking street lamp, like the highway street lamps while you're fucking coming home from like Disney World. Jesus Christ, do you know how fucking goated that is to have that as a memory that most kids nowadays do no fucking damn child has, you know? Dude, that was fucking great years, you know, some great times, because now you have a phone and it's got light. But damn, like playing Pokemon Red on a Game Boy and then playing it on a Game Boy Color when the Game Boy Color came out was just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. And then Fire Red, it was it was Fire Red on Game Boy Advanced, and then Emerald. It just fucking goddamn GBA. Whew. You have the cable to trade Pokemon with friends. I did, and I did it with my sister because my little sister also had her own, and we would trade once in a while. And then when it came to any time in school, whenever we were allowed to bring it in, because if you brought it, it was at that point when they would.
Boring.
Shut up, Furina. Yes, I had the link cable. It was great. It was wonderful. Like I said, it was a wonderful time. Am I upset that, you know, now everything's wireless and I can just do it wirelessly, you know, and just do it via the internet and trade with anybody across the world? No, I'm not mad about that. I'm actually kind of hyped as shit about that because that's freaking awesome still. But yeah, it's never gonna be the same. I don't think I ever really. I think my first shiny came I think Pokemon Diamond on Nintendo DS. I don't remember dealing with shinies on Game Boy through GBA. I don't remember any of that. But I do remember my first shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Diamond. And it was, if I'm trying, don't tell me I'm wrong, because I'm very certain. My memory is bad, but I'm very certain that it was actually a fucking Jigglypuff. And it was like all fucking green and whatnot. It was just like, what the fuck why is this thing green? I'm pretty sure. I could be misremembering because you know I've had a lot of hits to the face. And my noggin's not the greatest, but you know, could have sworn. Oh, legendaries, yeah. You always get legendaries. I had all the legendaries. No, I did not. But also that was also the point in time when like Game Shark was a thing. Dude, oh man, what was it? I think it was also Pokemon Diamond. I had a Game Shark. I Game Sharked an Aggron that was shiny onto it. The Aggron had Dark Void back when Dark Void was a one-hit kill and not a put to sleep move. Like it was right at the beginning of like the Darkrai like era, you know, where like Darkrai was like super powerful because that move would, you know, kill him, would like KO opposing Pokemon and not put him to sleep. Dude, I would go and battle my friends with that and just be like, so you're gonna be that kind of asshole today? Like, yeah. And then they would bring out their freaking level 100 Charizard with freaking max IVs and shit, and it would just like instantly attack and one shot me. It was crazy. That time was absolutely the wild west of freaking Pokemon, because like you could just show up just to battle with your friends. You think you're gonna win, and then just all of a sudden like they're gonna kick your ass because they have something even more broken that they found on the internet.
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe.
There's an old memory card for GBA to save games. Some games would not save. Yeah, I do remember something about that. I don't remember fully because I don't think I ever had a GBA memory card. I do remember the memory cartridges for Nintendo 64 though, which was wild, and then my memory cartridges for PlayStation and PlayStation 2, which I have one. I have a PlayStation 2 memory card somewhere. I don't know what box it is and if it's actually here or in my storage shed. But I do know I have a memory card for PlayStation 2 somewhere. I don't know what I would do with it, but you know, fuck it. Okay, what are we doing today?
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business,
Sup?
you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate.
I didn't have to do a goddamn fucking thing. Easy peasy.
Oh, more heroes.
Now I can actually save some of the heroes with, because I've been needing to save some too. Why? Because, you know, I've been spending every single bit of them.
Hello, can I go in?
Oh wait, this is the lava section that people were... Shit. I don't have a working PS2 anymore. I had one and then I got rid of it. It's just like, with my PS3, like I had a hydro-dipped PS3 that looked like it was made of wood, and I sold it at a yard sale, and it pisses me off because I love that thing.
And now I'm probably going to die.
Can I just fucking figure this out? Alright, I'm gonna probably die. I can't touch the magma. I know the magma is gonna kill me. Shit. Because I don't have to really do too much to get her to go anywhere. Yeah, well, I did it myself. Oh, son of a bitch! I did it myself and my dad because at that point, like, my dad was trying to get into doing that because, like, he thought that would be, like, the next coolest thing or whatnot. So, that's what we did. And it was like, oh shit, how do I do this? And so we did it together. We took the PS3 apart and then just put it together like that. It was pretty freaking sick, to be honest. At least I thought it was pretty sick. Like, it was, like I said, it was like white wood. It was, actually, I can't really show that, can I? Because I'd have to lift up my whole table. It was, ah, shit, fuck. My microphone's moving, hang on. Oh, shit, fuck. It was kind of like this color white wood, if you know what I mean. Ah, shit, it's fucking heavy. And the stool I have here is 20 years old, and I've had it forever, so it's gonna stay in my life. I'm probably gonna pass this wooden stool off to my child whenever I have a child, if I ever have a child. But no, it was so freaking cool.
Being too popular.
It was just cool, and nobody else had one, so it was just like, yeah.
Yeah, I have a wood PlayStation.
Shit, fuck, shit. There we go. Figuring it out. Oh, no, son of a bitch. Alright.
The show begins.
Damn it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit, shit, shit. Fuck, shit, fuck. Yeah. I am too good at this game. But yeah, I sold it. I sold a couple other things. I got a PlayStation 4, and to be honest, it's kind of upsetting because, like, I still have several games. Like, when I bought that, I still had, like, several games on there, like, a lot of games, like, on the PlayStation account that I can't access or play anymore because they are only on PS3. So it kind of sucks because, like, I had several freaking cool games that I would be playing right now and I would love to play. But, like I said, I can't access anymore because of the fact that, you know, there's no way to play them.
Come on.
They just don't exist on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5.
Forget it.
And it would have been a cool collection item if I would have been smart enough not to be a stupid child.
Oh, treasure chest.
But I was a child. I was a child technically. I was stupid, and I wasn't thinking about, like, the collectability of it, the coolness of it, you know, and or the what the or like anything else about it. I wasn't thinking at all, and I feel freaking terrible because I could have had such a cool freaking like a cool PS3 just that was just gonna be like sitting in a box somewhere, and I could just like show off at some point. Oh shit!
Oh, what the fuck is all that shit?
I'm not meaning to look at her crotch either. That was, well, kid, I was probably more like a teenager, actually, to be fair. It was still in, actually, was it still in Okeechobee, or is it still, no, it was actually up here. Yeah, it was up here. It was around 2013 to 2014. It was before I left high school. So it was about like 15 to 17. Technically a kid. It was either I wanted the PlayStation 4 or I wanted to get a phone. Actually, no, yeah. I bought my first OnePlus phone. Because I sold that, and then I sold my Pokemon card collection that I had at that point in time for like $150, and it made it just enough to be able to get a OnePlus X at that point in time. after selling other things, and I got my first OnePlus phone. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I was a stupid idiot. That's what it was. Shit. 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 I think I could go like... No, I gotta wait. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Around, around, around. Do. Boop, 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 boop. How do I fucking get off? How do I get off?
I did it! Yay!
I'm not a complete idiot.
Hello?
That's the door of resurrection. I like these conversations when my geek side comes out. Yeah, I know, it's much more fun. That's like when it comes to like doing this stuff. It's more fun to have someone here and like where you can like chat about like nerd out and chat about things, you know?
It's so much more fun.
Alright, let's finish this
Get him! Punch him in the face! I don't need to do shit. If I just stick right in here, they will all die. Like I said, I don't have to do a fudging thing. All I gotta do is wait.
The transport system seems to still be functioning.
I will go up there in a minute. You're making me waste all my time.
Maybe it can take us further inside.
Now I gotta freaking heal everybody. I could just feed everybody, and that's also the same thing. That would just work perfectly fine as well. Why am I just sitting here and doing this again? I forgot. Because I don't have any other way to do it. But no, I would. If I could, I would. But I can't. I can't bring it back. I can't. There's no way I can bring that thing back anymore. Because I don't even have the equipment to hydro dip anymore either. That stuff is long gone. And it's kind of out of fashion as well. Like, that was a very, very, at that point in time, kind of a thing. Like, very, very much 2010s kind of a thing. It's not really that big of a thing now. Like, back then, you were hydro dipping everything. Now, not at all. I didn't do it in time. Son of a... Right, so I gotta go fast. No, it's alright. Hope you have a good night though, and I will see you next time, my dude. Later. We'll get back to just trying to figure out how to do the stupid stuff in this game. With a, you know, without pulling Shalonen's tail, because, you know, I want to see what you do. Snow, hello, welcome back. How are you do?
Potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
No, because you're not very good at plants. I love how she was about to just do everything the wrong way. Okay, so now I gotta do it like this. Go that way. Okay. Okay, so I have to freaking wait. What am I waiting for then? Some arbitrary thing.
Bring it.
I believe I. No, no, let me off. The game tried to stuck me on that one. Love it to man. Go have a good night, rest, or whatever you can do, my dude. Go chill out. Why are you sick, snoo? Sick. How? What'd you do? Snoo. Well, how'd you get sick? I would come and take care of you, but I don't know how to come and take care of you. I'm sorry. I would, but I can't, so I'm not going to.
Oh, great, we're in a volcano. Fuck.
I look
You
at
got here quick. Impressive.
how am I
What are you
puffed
planning
up
to do to
what
her?
looked like velvet cake
I never lied to you.
batter, but it
All
came
this
from my
time,
lungs
I've
and
only
was
been
me.
trying to save my daughter.
That's not very
Even
good.
though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
So you figured it out.
I'm very confused because I
She
was
has
not paying
stayed in the
attention.
Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and I'm the one who made her stay there alone. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Then who's that girl lying?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help. I was so happy the first time she was willing
Okay,
to
so
call
she's
me
just
Mom.
a
But then
evil hoe.
I suddenly felt very scared. Is she really my child? How could I be happy? As I said, I only want to. And now, the time has come for me to pay.
Just great. Wonderful.
As for my
Kidnapping.
useless ancient name, if you're not willing to. Shilonen, you have. It's no use. It's all thanks to your idea. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
Yep. Yeah, we gotta save a child. We gotta save a kid.
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So don't worry, Nechka. 3. Mom will always be 2.
How the fuck do I get up there though?
1.
How the fuck do we get up there, though? That is my question.
It's all right. It's all right. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
So she's so far away. I don't know how we were gonna get there as quickly enough.
Keep back. Those are distorted thoughts. In the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
Because you're stupid.
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Great. Now we gotta fucking kill them both. That's gonna suck.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice.
Can I kill everybody?
Engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. Her flames born anew, and the blazing dawn. Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the lane.
Sup, burger man with Jesus.
We've
Praise the
known each other a
Lord.
while, but we've never met.
Praise the Lord.
Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's
Nope.
Napeka.
Napeka.
It really suits you.
Sup, dude? How you doing today? Tonight? This morning? Afternoon? One of those things.
I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
What's that? I could have sworn I just saw something just freaking flash.
Boring. Isn't there?
You fucking. we just had,
I saw
we just had an emotional freaking storyline for a minute there, and then just like all of a sudden, boring.
Nechka.
Furina, what are you doing?
Answer, Mommy.
Oh my god, no.
She
Oh,
lied. You
Jeebus.
saw her too, didn't you?
I was not.
Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right.
I was not expecting that to just. No, I'm gonna be clipping that
This was
later.
Just a minor mistake.
Oh,
I just
jeez.
need to restart the ritual again. All right. I'll start
Later,
again,
Snow.
Nechka will-
Have a good rest. Get some fluids in you. Just sleep it off, dude. Take some
Still
medicine
not
if you
come to
need to,
your
dude.
senses, Auntie?
Just get some rest. Sleep. Get
What
lots of
senses?
rest.
I was not wrong.
Oh, she's fucking delusional now.
She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum.
I am losing it
But
because
I
she's.
understand.
And
I can
I've had
accept
pizza
that.
tonight, so I didn't have sloppy joes. But gosh dang it, now I'm confused because she is freaking schizophrenic now.
With the blaze gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at
God
all.
dang it.
You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing.
She was dead.
Among what you gathered were not only
And it
raw
was
memories,
boring.
but also
Barely
countless
boring.
Emotions.
That's what Fiorina said, at least.
Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition?
A bad
When
thing.
people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing cold.
So did she just die and then she just replaced? She basically just replaced a child.
But you absorbed those emotions into the blaze gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I don't understand the goddamn thing about this thing, but you know that is fine myself.
Didn't want things to turn out like this. All I want.
Nechka everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. You exhausted every option, but
Either way, she's gonna go to jail. She's gotta go to jail. She's gotta go to jail. There's no reason for her not to go to jail at this point because she's done all the bad things.
You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Imprisoning herself is not as bad as freaking kidnapping a child.
Nechka is everything to me. And as for blessings, but I can't say anything. I can't.
I gotta get past this because it's just
Every
gonna.
single day
I want to get past
feel
this now.
myself An ancient.
You think... Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of a name without a past.
Slowly now. Why don't second thought, this Shilonen, Nichka, Napecha
Napecha.
can already stand now, so we made our way over. Thank you, Paimon and Miss Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nichka helped me just now.
That's good.
So is she back in her mental state as well, or was she just pretending to be Nietzsche because like she was being forced to do it by like
Isn't the place to chat.
gunpoint? Like I'm kind of confused. Was she you know, being forced to be that way, or is she like kind of like technically mind
Oh, don't worry.
controlled to be to pretend to be Nietzsche? I'm kind of confused by that point because I don't really understand if like how she had Napika to be behaving and acting like Nietzsche, unless maybe she was doing some other stuff to it. Like I said, I'm kind of confused. The storyline makes no sense to me. It was just weird. But I'm hoping I can finish this part and then I can be done for the night, to be very fair. I'm about ready to be done for the night for a stream, you know? Because I have to go to bed. But I'm probably going to do a couple pulls before I go, because I kind of got to do that.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few rope.
And with a free rope!
We can get away from the house and get some sun.
Yeah.
After dealing with all of that, I'm
She's already planned out everything. It's still so scary to imagine. Tasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nichka, and she even she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation.
Well, it's all thanks to Napeika's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan. So
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all,
Okay.
this was already the last time. I tried to get the attention of many others. Even if all she had to do, she would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me
So
to
she
take
what?
some
Okay,
strange
she
medicine.
was fucked
It would
up.
put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking. I would be so scared every day. You have us now, Napeika.
So she basically kidnapped and drugged a child and then tried to kill that child, in a sense, to get her own child back. That's some demonic, evil fucking shit right there, dude. That's evil. Hopefully, what's-her-face gets fucking arrested and thrown in prison, because that's evil. And hopefully, Napecha gets taken to a family that will actually
it
love
was
her.
because of your help. Without you, it would.
Like, hopefully she gets rehomed, because, like, what the hell? You know, it's just like, this bitch evil. She need Jesus. She need Jesus.
Sully would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Napeika.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get? Was she not scared that someone would realize that Napeika wasn't Nichka?
That's certainly a possibility.
Like
The
I said,
inscription
it's just
she
crazy.
created would not only collect information related to Nichka's. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have this.
Whoa. And you still took it?
Well,
So you suspected her?
the most. But now.
Alright, now I'm gonna just
After
gonna skip
we've
through, because, like,
just
it's no
about
point.
summarized everything and praised each other. Everything is finally over.
So, what should I do now, Shalom? You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you. But everything I know is about Nichka. What she'd like to be.
Yeah, I'm not
which
breathing
flowers
enough.
she enjoyed. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Shalonen.
You can figure it out. She
know.
just needs to be taken to a new home, because, like, she
Don't worry,
cannot
Napeika.
stay with that
The
evil
Blaze Gem
lady.
inscription isn't working anymore.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life and lose all of my power?
She won't. She'll start remembering. I'm just hoping she doesn't like get rehomed back with that freaking evil woman. Like, I don't know who's gonna raise her.
Here, take this. I took some ore from Tulasol's.
A blaze gem inscription. You can make them.
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take this. This is your. It has always.
But I don't even remember the name.
Yeah, well, they're dead, so. But again, like I said, she needs to be adopted by somebody who's actually going to take care of her.
I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, you'll continue to grow and mature. Your name is your. Remember your name. And
I'm mostly trying to see, is she going to be rehomed?
Thank you all.
if you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your... And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed.
Okay, so at least she's gonna adopt her for right now. At least for now, until they can find her a new home, I guess. Because, like, going back to Stu Lawless, or whatever her fucking name was, is not a good idea.
I don't know if... Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plant... Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh gosh. I nearly forgot that... Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us.
Yeah, they have a lot to do. And plus, what's her Solali or whatever has to get thrown in prison.
One more thing. Happy birthday, Napeka.
Happy birthday, Napeka. Adorable bean. Happy birthday, you adorable bean. And now Melodious Chant is done. And the happy little bean was saved from an evil bitch. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go do that just yet at all. Because like I said, fucking, it's late already, and I really should probably, I gotta go to work in the morning, so I can't, you know, continue that one for right now. Actually, how many of the things do I have? Who can I look at real quick? Okay, this one. Okay, so now I can start saving these up, because I think the next character I'm probably gonna be trying to level up, to level 90 is either gonna be Raiden Shogun, Jean, or Diluc. I don't know who I want to do just yet, but it's either going to be Diluc, Jean, or Raiden, and then I'll have 4 level 90s and be able to do the Ascension quest, probably. So with that out of the way, let's do a couple pulls before I, you know...
I am Kujo Sara. You may forget my name, but this you must know.
Underboob. That's not what I was looking to get done, but okay. I don't know who that was, but I wasn't going to pay attention. I have a lot of... I'm just making pulls right now. I gotta do it because it's gonna make me feel good to just do them, and it helps my pity as well. So that's gonna bring my pity up even higher, which is gonna be good. All right, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Chronicled Wishes. I don't think this is right. Okay, so this one right here, not what I'm looking for. History. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't think this is, I don't think that one's accurate. Hang on, let me jump out, come back in, check my wishes, because I just did. Okay, so something's wrong on that one. It's not showing correctly, because I just had, now I have Cujo Sarah, and then it was, oh, it's a Gaming. Oh, it's another Gaming.
The people would adore me so much.
That was a full-on waste. That's a full-on waste. I'll get one. Fuck it. I do have enough where I could load up on some of these. But I'm going to save more of those because I got to save it anyways. Like, there's no point.
It's good to meet you at last, traveler. I've been hearing about you for a long time now. I'm your new buddy, Toma. As long as that's okay with you, of course.
Welcome to the team, Toma. I didn't really care or want you, Toma, but you're now on the team, Toma. So now I got Cujo, Sarah, and Toma, and another Gaming. I didn't get a Lynette, which kind of sucks, because Lynette would be fun to have, you know? So I like Lynette. I like Linny more, but, like, Lynette would be adorable. And I do want, you know, Raiden Shogun. So there's that. So let's double check this right here, which is achievement based, which gives me 10 more of those. Actually, no, I got some more. Just 20 on those. It's good right there. And then I have, no, not that one. I want this one. Avatar change, because I get to look over on Toma. And then Cujo Shara. Where is Cujo Shara? Because Cujo Shara is somewhere here, because I also now have Cujo Shara. Yeah, there's Cujo Shara. We should be good now. So we have all of that.
Are a must for the well.
And I do not have enough for another pool. That sucks.
If you'd like to learn the
Those are notices. I don't think I need notices. Oh, yeah, that's right. I fucking don't care about those. With that, actually, what do I have? One more thing? Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's gonna tell me that I got Toma. Alright, with that, thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. If you want to see more, subscribe. All that nonsense. Depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow, because, like, it kind of depends. I've been busting butt all week. I've not been sleeping very well, so I might be doing the drunk series tomorrow night, like usual, where I play games and get drunk. Or I might not. I might just say F it and do, like, an earlier Genshin stream just for a couple hours instead, or maybe play some Cyberpunk instead. I don't know. It could do anything.
boring. Isn't
Go out of that so I don't hear fucking Furina going boring all the time. So like I said, depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow will depend on if I do the drunk series or not, or if I play some Genshin Impact. Either way, if I do it or not, I might be able to do the Spanish Grand Prix as well on Sunday morning and do like a later in the afternoon Genshin stream as well. It just depends on how things are going to go this weekend. Like I said, I got a lot to do tomorrow, and then depending on how tired I am, I might not want to do a full drunk series thing. And depending on how I'm feeling Sunday morning, if I can actually get up in time, you never know. I might want to do another F1 stream again, because those are kind of fun, and I like nerding out about like sports. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. Want to see more, subscribe. All that nonsense. I think the stream got up to, I think I saw 7 viewers at one point in time, which was insane for just a fraction of a butt hair, you know, which was kind of fucking cool. Maybe we'll get there again some other time. All I know is with that, thank you, and I'll see you next time, whenever the next time is, because, like, I really, really don't know. Yeah.